Okay, guys, today I'm going to reading about Afraid. Guys, I'm going to reading about Afraid a Monster is a game from Size Color team that yes is
ลมเข้าใหม่ปะ
my is the same
อ่ะ
team that made Cryofia and yes I'm going to read its story and plot. um Afraid of Monsters director Kat focuses on the trouble and drug addict David Littlehop, who heads to Markland Hospital for rehab to fight his addiction against the mysterious drugs that he found in the room in the
'Breaking
back
Bad'
room is a bottle of painkillers and he takes them, sending him to into a drug-induced nightmare. He wakes up hours later. มันกล้องไม่ได้ check money. You guys see my face, right?
You're recording?
Okay. He wakes up hours later and finds that it's night and the hospital is closed, almost pitch black and overrun. Abominable and hostile creatures known as two witchers, arming himself with a knife, handgun, and a shotgun. David ventures down into parking lot and Severus blasting his way through armies of monsters, and he's chased by police into forest. After a series of choice, the player can pick four endings to conclude David's nightmarish tale. The first three end with David realizing he was actually murdering dozens of innocent civilians and animals and he simply hallucinates them as a monsters, ending with him getting arrested, ending one. And this is the ending two. Getting questioned or hanging himself in a prison cell, ending three. And this, the fourth ending reveals that he was simply dreaming during a drugs overdose, and a group of doctors barely managed to save his pulse in a patient room. Afraid of Monsters is considered a very difficult game where you are given just enough ammo and flashlight batteries to survive, while a wave of major damage dealing to enemies who possess high HP and they are thrown at you. Wasting a single bullet or battery can cost your life. So conserving your supplies extremely carefully is a necessity. Plot of the game. โอ้โหโคตรยาว This one is very long. Maybe I have to cut some of here where you look. Roaming the hall of Markland Hospital and its guide conclude in the bathroom where David Littlehop stares to a bottle of pills on the sink, helpfully ru- uh, ruminating about his addiction to the wow. Wow.
There's a starman waiting in the sky.
The stall door behind him randomly opens and he goes to investigate. Suddenly, he is dipped into this trippy nightmarish land that he must navigate through sweetest corridors, trail of red dots, and sketch a maze. He is teleported back into the bathroom where he assumed he passed out. Before exiting, seeing he was unconscious for hours and the hospital is closed as it is night. Oh. After arming himself with a kitchen knife, David's exit is blocked by sparking wires dropping from the light fixtures, forcing him to go down into the basement and shut off the facility power. When he does so, zombie-like creatures known as Twitchers spill out of the shadows and attempt to murder him, forcing him to kill them with his knife and newly found handgun. His armory blockades once he wields a shotgun. He ventured deeper into the hospital underground parking lot, which leads outside to the fog entrance, in encased apartments and parks. His journey also cut through the sewers, where he encounters several other monsters to kill. Oh my god, David can't tell whenever or not this is in his head or reality, but notice either way they are growing more and more powerful, terrifying, walking down a narrow road. He is chased into a forest by a car driving down the road. Finally, the player is forced to pick four endings in the first. He wakes up in the house riddled with a corpse of innocent civilians and see loud police cars surrounding the house. He exits the house with his hand behind his dead, surrendering the second ending where he's being questioned by a police officer in an interrogation. Okay, room where he bury his head in his hand in shame, yelling how sick it was that he murdered several innocent people when he threw their monster. The third ending is police officer reading a newspaper titled "Psychotic claims over 27 victims" before going to David's cell to see he hung himself finally on the fourth ending, it is revealed it was all just a drug-induced dream, and some doctor barely managed to save David from brutal drug overdose. That's all. And the game Afraid of Monster is a mod from game Half-Life. In the next video, I'm going to do about Half-Life.